Hey, what's up? I'm Crimson Mockingbird, and I'll be continuing down the rabbit hole that is Trials in Tainted Space. Now, I know I missed last weekend, but I'm hoping to have it where, I don't know, every Saturday or Sunday, I don't know, at least once a weekend, having out a Trials in Tainted Space. I can't do that. I can't do this every single day just because the amount of time it takes me to edit such stuff is absurdly long, especially with this one. It's like I have to triple check everything. I'm gonna be talking about this as I go along, as we fly to our next location, which is, I almost want to pronounce that as Mhen'ga. Don't ask me, but yeah, like, because I just want to make sure that nothing too inappropriate makes it in here. Down. Give me a second while I get rid of that fun time mark. Okay. This office is one of many set up around the spaceport to process customs both coming and going. Other identical rooms can be spotted through doorways to the north, but they appear to be closed down or currently occupied. A single large desk sits on the east end of the room, kept fairly tidy aside from a mug filled with lollipops and candy. A name placard proclaims the desk's owner to be Flanny, I think. A doorway to the west opens out back into the jungle at the base of an elevator. The door to the south is labeled out to Espeth. Huh? Espeth. What's this? Oh. Interesting. We're just going to change that. It's a little nicer than some of the other ones, as well as that the other one had very obvious nipples on it. But beyond that, let's look. Some kind of amber gel-like material is in the shape of a woman is sitting behind the desk, fiddling with paperwork. So we're gonna go talk to a gel woman. Gel woman up there. But pretty much a slime woman. This is for all you slime lovers out there. I have a friend who, me and some of my other friends joke about this, that he's a slime lover. Not really, I don't think. Okay, what's the deal with all this absurd lag? It wasn't lagging like this earlier. Okay, I can just adjust it like that. Okay, let's just do that. A rickety-looking chair is the only available seating, so you sit down on it as gingerly as possible. The gentleman extends her hand in greeting, and you take it, introducing yourself. Blah, blah, blah. You can read the rest of that. Let's see. Where did it cut off from? Oh, okay, so right through there. Whoa. Okay, there's some serious lag going on here. I apologize. I don't know why it's acting like this. Wait. Did that say G-cups? It just doesn't seem to contain what must be G-cups. Oh wait, what's my character's appearance? E-cups. A big E-cup. I have no idea how big that is. Oh. Interesting. Female, male, or auto. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, that piqued my interest and I just had to look. And it was pretty funny. Blah, blah, blah. Pretty much it's just saying, like, she's introduced, she's saying, hey, welcome to this place and everything. Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk to her some more. God, this is so slow. Excited to talk to you again. Well, let's find out about a race. Funny perks up at that. She's obviously pleased at the chance to talk about her people and launches straight into a little lecture. Well, it's understandable that you'd be curious. As I said earlier, I'm a Ron. A lot of people call us jail girls for, well, obvious reasons. She pokes at her chest, sinking her finger a few inches into the fluffy boob without issue. When she pulls away, the divot slowly springs back into shape. Most of us don't mind. I mean, I used to call humans spinelings when I was young and sheltered. Boy, did that ever cause me trouble. Anyway, I know better now. As a matter of fact, I can recite the proper names of most galactic races from memory. Sorry, Allison, I realize I have a cat right next to me. The curvy secretary pulls a half-dissolved remains of her lollipop out and tosses it aside, unwrapping a fresh one as she gets back on track. We all discovered in the last planet rush. We were barely traveled back then, I'm told. Simple predators hungry, hunting the smallest breasts, the smaller breasts of our world. What? Oh, the smaller beast. I don't know. Why did I say breasts? Really? God, this is starting to screw with my mind. A sound that makes a mock, scary face at you and growls. A sound that reminds you more of a bubbling brook than a fierce predator. It seems so silly in hindsight. Somebody saw some potential in us and helped us adopt to technology instead of living like savages. I wish I knew who. I'd like to give them a big ol' hug. Oh, right. So we got full acceptance into the UGC about 30 standard years back. And ever since, we've been trying to do right by the galaxy as a whole. Our attendance is right around the galactic standard. We don't need much to eat, and we're pretty darn tough to kill. Not to mention that we're sociable and less inclined to violence than most carbon-based life forms. But chances are their libido and their sexualness is probably a lot higher than the most carbon-based life forms. We're pretty good at breeding too. It's really easy for us to control whether we actually reproduce or not. Okay, let's just move on beyond that. Let's check out some of the other things in here. Check out the vending machine. Lemon loaf cake. Loaf cake. Slightly less popular as a prank dish than its strawberry counterpart. This lemon cake roll enjoys similar cells as a method of cleaning up afterwards, as its citrus flavor hides a dose of targeted microsurgeons made to increase the eater's height considerably. Huh? You peruse the operating on display. Okay, I just need to read what the heck this is. This wasn't in the original thing either. Every time your eye pauses on an item for more than a few seconds, a holovid display pops up to play whatever infomercial. I don't know why I was having a hard time with that word. God, I'm tired. Is associated with the product you examine. All of them feature the same bubbly sales girl with a voice that's impeccably booming, showing plenty of energy regardless of whether she's extolling the virtues of a miracle moisturizing cream or showing off a spray for removing leftover fluids from bed sheets. I'm not going to describe those leftover fluids. You can all go into your own little worlds and you know what that means. Show me the shortcakes. Whatever. Let's go south. Wait, what's this? Why is this green? Extranet messenger. Welcome, new user, to the T.i.T.S Quantum Communications Extranet messaging system. Please wait while we confirm your system's access privileges. Confirmed. You have been granted executive trainee access. You may now enter a custom email address below. Please note that the company's standard is first name _ last name @steeltech.corp. Your access mask grants you the ability to deviate from the standard for personal use. Please refrain from erogenous, sexual, or profane phrases in your custom corporate email address. Remember, your conduct reflects on the company as a whole. Please enter your designated address prefix now. God, I hate doing this voice. Also, I don't know how it sounds. We're just gonna go with that. Yeah, why not? Ooh, we have emails. You have new messages. Stilltech HR, thank you for completing your systems access should I just do that in the one voice? I don't know. If it sounds good, I'll keep doing it. So I'll just keep doing it for now. If it turns out terrible, in the next part I won't do it. Thank you for completing your systems access configuration. I don't think that's right. Other way. Again, we welcome you to T.i.T.S Quantum Communications Extranet Messaging System. Your new user account has been confirmed with the appropriate access permissions for your position. You have been granted executive trainee access. Your custom email address is listed below for documentation purposes. Please note that the that the accepted company standard is first name, last name, blah blah blah. Deviation from the standard may be met with disciplinary action. Blah 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 blah. That's too much. Oh wait, that last part. Take care, kiddo. Dad. Attached below the email is a picture you've never seen before. It's your father and mother with Dad leaning over a hospital bed, looking down on baby you in your mother's arms. All three of you are smiling. Oh, that's actually kind of adorable. In a game like this, it's nice to have some of those adorable moments. So that's the extranet messenger. Oh, here's the Codex. Okay, so the Codex will provide us information on a lot of the different races. The Azure. Man's best fuck buddy. Oh. Wow. Dazar. I have not seen you before. Dazan, sorry, why did I say Dazar? Dazan are as beautiful as they are addictive. Sexes. Female is the beta and hermaphrodites are the alphas. Height 6 foot 2 inches to 8 feet tall. Well, goddamn. Albeit I didn't make my cat girl 7 feet tall, if I'm correct. weigh 180 to 300 pounds, depending on build. Holy shit. So, okay, I'm a pretty skinny dude. Okay, I weigh about maybe 120, 125 at most. So to me, holy shit, they could break me like a twig, I feel like. They have like a third of an extra weight on me. Okay, yep, I figured that this was the best one. No. Wow. Sorry about that. We already talked about those. Gavain, the dragon women are as beautiful and artistic as they are breed hungry. So, all the dragon women are hermaphrodites. Humans, we don't need to talk about that. I have no idea what that picture is. So, that's a chick, right? Or is that a dude? No, don't. I can't tell if that's a chick or dude. So, naturally born male or females. So, that's what it is. Cat girls with two tails. What's not to love? What do you mean they have males? Come on, I know a lot of fangirls out there are probably going, they want the cat boys. Don't try and hide it. Oh look, I actually fit within their height range. God damn, I would have made it taller then. Females and wow, the males are on average smaller than the females. Damn. Tanuki no Kintama. Evenly split between males and hermaphrodites. So these are Tanukis? Tanukis? These are the raccoon types, right? Yeah, the mystical Tanuki of Japanese lore. Okay. You know, peacocks, like them, only reptiles. Slime girls. Is there? Nope. That's the only picture. That's the only picture. Race robotic. Race. I have no idea. What the fuck? We don't need to go into that any farther. We jumped down that rabbit hole long enough. And I have no idea how long I've been recording. I'm guessing about 12 minutes? I'm really bad. I forgot to look at the time before I set this up. Because I'm at full screen right now, so I can't really see the time. What's over to the right? Wait. Oh, I remember. This is a bar, if I'm correct. Yeah. Ooh, there's an Azure. Wait, who are you? Her name's Era. This is a character I haven't seen either. Well, how much damage could an Azure girl cause? You stride your way to the bar, casting a few glances away from your mystery Azure. Walking towards the girl, her features become easier to see. Short black hair with a fluffy tail to match. What appear to be small C cups and a lightly toned figure. She's dressed casually and seems pretty relaxed, but gives off an air of smugness. Her gaze full of devious thoughts that you can only guess have something to do with you. As you reach the bar, you take a seat at the stool next to hers and swing around to face the bottles that line the wall. She does the same, smiling self-assuredly. The Azure girl speaks up as you wave the bartender over. So, she begins, did I do good with the whole mysterious seductress thing? You let her voice play around your head for a moment. It's poised but level-headed. Her words make you chuckle before you respond. Well, you got me over here, didn't you? The Azure laughs while you finish ordering your drink, extending a hand and smiling. Era. Guessing that must be her name, you reach a hand out to meet hers and tell her Mhen'ga I. I love that I named my character that. Oh, that's so awesome. She takes hold of your hand and gives it a surprisingly firm shake. The the bitch has got one hell of a grip, that's for sure. Your hand comes free of her grasp, giving you a moment to stretch your strangled digits as your drink finally arrives. Era takes a big swig of whatever she's drinking and turns to you with a smirk. All right, Mhen'ga IV. Do you always walk up to pretty Azure girls flashing you dirty looks, or just me? Finishing a gulp of your own drink, you give her a grin, returning her smugness and kind. Only ones that look like a good lay. Era laughs again. Well, I'm glad we're both on the same page. She pauses, taking a drink and licking her lips. So, do you want to get to know each other first, or just head back to my place? I'm not aroused enough for that. Okay. Something on your mind, Mhen'ga IV? I'm a pilot Reaper Armaments. Anomalous materials transportation. The Azure scoffs at her own words. Really wish they'd just call me a fucking delivery girl if they're gonna pay me like one. Is it that bad? Can't complain really. I like the work, flying through the infinite void, meeting new people, and the occasional cute girl, she says, winking your way. It's just, she pauses, you expect to make a bit more for, flying through the infinite void with crates full of God knows what. Telling her that's understandable, you ask Era a bit about herself. Hit the bar and find some company. The Azure knocks back another drink before she continues. Other than that, I've just sort of hung out. Nice to get out of that stuffy uniform, Chat with people I've already met, work out, listen to some music. God, you wouldn't believe how many good bands you find on the edge of nowhere. Era looks like she's about to go off on a tangent, tail wagging violently. She stops herself from getting too giddy, smiles and stares into her drink for a moment. She brings your gaze back up towards you and asks, what about you? Do anything interesting? Oh boy. You take a deep breath before you start to unravel your tale before her. Your father, the probes, the fortune, your quest, your crew, the planets you've been to, which is only 2 technically, unless you... well, I guess your work could have easily brought you to more than that, but... And your good name. Era is impressed by the time you finish, looking at you wide-eyed for a moment before speaking up. Wow. When you're picking up random chicks at bars, you don't exactly expect to come across billionaire fortune hunters, especially not cute ones. You smile and tell her that's what they usually say. Oh... God, games? Ooh. I like it, but I can't use it, so we're gonna go Cheshire. I'm guessing like the Cheshire Cat, okay? Over to the small crowd that circle around the screens, pushing your way in just in time to see an alien man and woman standing almost shoulder to shoulder, hooked up in hollow braziers and hard light projectors, furiously playing one of the newest shooter games. The male, a particularly broad-chested Zill, awkwardly maneuvers a projected rifle in his chitiny insectile fingers, brow furrowed in concentration. The woman beside him, a buxom Xeno with a pair of perky wolf ears towering over her pale, almost human face, has a cocksure grin a mile wide, moving with a tactical precision that just screams military. Turning your eyes towards the screen, you're just in time to see the Wasp-Man character leap from cover and charge into a hail of lasers and bullets. The crowd yells out a deafening cheer as his avatar rifle butts another player, perfectly mimicking the Zeal's own motion. He thrusts his fist in the air, grabbing a beer from someone and knocking it back in one go. Not so cocksure now, Siri. Most of the people around you join in, cheering as the agile woman beside jeering at the agile woman beside him. Just as the Zeal finishes speaking, the wolf-eared girl gives a predatory grin and squeezes the trigger on her holographic rifle. The Zeal screams on screen, shudders violently, and goes blood red. The player himself cries out as some sort of feedback zaps him, nearly throwing him to the floor. There's a long moment of silence. The entire tavern seems frozen in place before the crowd around you groans and starts shelling out credit chits. The Azure marksman just keeps on grinning as she ditches the hollow gear, pulling herself up to the nearest table and grabbing a beer. Better luck next time, Jin. She laughs, vaguely giggling at the burly beast stalks out of the tavern quite a few credits shorter. Oh, what's this? Fresh meat for the grinder, she laughs, eyeing you. What do you say, stranger? Care to test your skill? One-on-one matches, 3 kills to win, maybe for a little wager? We don't have too much credits right now, so we'll bet 10. So as far as I know, this game is almost pure luck. So, like, your skills have a bit of it. Physique won't help you. I think reflexes and aim will help you. Intelligence won't help you that much, but willpower will. I mean, will not. So pretty much the only ones that really matter, I think, are reflexes and aim. Beyond that, it's all a shitstorm if you're going to win or lose. I've had it before where I've played, I think, like 10 games in a row, and I won 4 to 6 or so. So it's about a 50-50 split if you're going to win or not. Occasionally you can win quite a few, but I don't know. I've never been that lucky. Nearly an hour passes in-game. The graphics are photorealistic, the controls tight. God damn it, I just realized, what's the deal with the photorealistic? Everyone says photorealistic now. Shut up, okay? Until we get to actual levels where it actually is photorealistic, stop saying photorealistic. It's not photorealistic. Every movement you make is perfectly mirrored in the game. God, that'd be amazing. I've been wanting that. Okay, seriously. A Halo or Call of Duty or even Battlefield with this, where it's perfectly mirrored, holy shit, that would be so fun. You know that you would have some pretty fit gamers by the end of that, especially if they have to move and everything. God, you would have some pretty fit gamers. The map is huge and your character is slow. It's a maze, and soon you realize it's less skill in battle here than skill at the hunt. Just finding Siri in the ruined city the game has you in is challenging, and every time you think you've got her, she darts away. Finally, you slay her, putting a bullet between her avatar's eyes. The audience cheers, and more people gather as they realize you've got skill. A moment later, though, your screen blacks out as a grenade blasts near you. The hollow harness buzzes, giving you a nasty jolt that leaves your teeth chattering. Respawn. You move stealthily, creeping across the ruins at a snail's pace. Shot tricks exchange, you both retreat, licking your virtual wounds. You creep forward, searching the roll for a target. It's a silent ghost town, with no life in sight. You move forward, steadily checking your every corner, taking cover when you think you might be vulnerable. However, you never had a chance to see her. From behind, you hear the loud whine of a laser rifle, and suddenly the rig is zapping you. God damn it, we're gonna lose. In a hail of gore, you throw the holographic gear off as Sirius' character rushes your corpse, giving a thorough teabagging before she sets her own gear aside. Not bad, Mhen'ga IV, but you've got to learn to watch your ass, she grins, her tail flicking around to brush your ample hips. But not bad at all the same. Little practice and you'll be ready for the big leagues. You sigh and tap a button on your Codex, transferring 10 credits to the triumphant Azure. She shoots you a wink and saunters off for a drink, leaving you to contemplate your strategy for next time. Oh, there it is. I was trying to figure out what happened to my mouse. Oh, she's busy with someone right now. Let's explore a little bit. Wait. Where's that star? Oh, bulletins. The bounty board is covered in simple leaflets, papers, and all manner of other detritus. Most appear to be for mundane tasks like trading, construction equipment, advertising repair services, or business advertisements. Still, there's at least one that stands out. Is looking for a strapping adventurer type to brave the jungle in search of something he can use for his research. It seems like it could be quite lucrative. Alright. Sadly, I don't think he's there. I think that this is it. Yeah. 6 o'clock standard Terran time. Why is it standard Terran time? Seriously, I complained about this. God, what game was it? Oh, Mass Effect. It's always humans. I understand we're humans, so we want to have it where it's us. But seriously, let me play some other rays. I mean, you know, we're pretty egotistical, especially in video games. Humans are very egotistical. It has to be 6 o'clock standard Terran time. UGC Peacekeeper. The Gats one isn't too bad. Ooh. Let's go with this one. I don't like the Cheshire one that much. Alright, so you can read that. So pretty much he's asking for your help to try and take down a couple Zeals that are in here. Let's see. We could surrender to the Zeal, we could fight them, or we could get an intercom. I've never done get the intercom, but I prefer fighting them. Gains you experience. Last chance to pussy out. What are you gonna do? I already said we're gonna fight them. Alright, boys, let's see what we can do. Sense. They like feminine faces. They like small breasts. They hate guys, pretty much, is what they're saying right there with that one. They like, baldness dislike, long hair dislike. Oh, let's tease them. I don't think I could easily defeat them, so let's tease them. I don't think that one was very effective. That one was pretty effective with 10 damage. 10 damage again. 10 damage. We almost got them. We won with victory by teasing. Just like with the slime fight, we won with teasing. Victory! Okay. We gained, you defeated the 2 Zeal, 43 experience gained. Let's talk to her. Yourself. That was pretty narcissistic. Youth. You asked Penny what she was like when she was younger. Does something motivate her to become a UGC peacekeeper? I was always a smaller kid. I had small parents who didn't really get behind the whole gene selection technologies a lot of richer couples take advantage of. I was a genetic roll of the dice, and I came up short. Wow. I didn't have that much trouble for it myself. I always saw nerdier or fatter kids getting beat up on. I lived in a bad neighborhood too, so witnessing crime was an almost daily affair. I was too little to do anything about either one. I actually got mugged or near enough to it as a teenager. A peacekeeper was passing through the neighborhood and saved my bacon that day. He wasn't big or particularly strong, just smart and skilled. He had the perp disarmed and stunned before I knew what happened. You asked if she ran off to join after that. Don't be crazy. I finished school before I enrolled. I wanted to protect people even though I'm not the biggest or the strongest, and the UGC gave me a chance to do that. The academy is easy, particularly not for a small penny Inua. I toughed it out all the same. You don't get to serve law and order if you can't take a few hits. What does she like to do for fun? Blah, blah, blah. Her species. Well, that's a good reason for that. Technically, I'm a human, or at least I was. Your surprise must show on your face because penny size before continuing. Not everyone wants to be a plain Jane human all their lives, you know. Sometimes you want to be something more or something different. She drums her fingers on the table and a sound muffled slightly by her fur. I've been called Foxy before by boys, so I guess I was pretty enough. I just never really felt comfortable in my own skin. She's kind of a addict to a certain extent on gene manipulation in certain aspects. Let's head back. The scout. An interactive. Oh, right. This is for fast traveling. So that's if you want to fast travel anywhere. Sadly, though, for most of the time with this kind of stuff, you need to find a spot within the area to fast travel to first. God, I have like nothing on me. Red, orange fruit catches your attention. It's just sticking out there like a sore thumb. You pick it up and find that it's actually a healthy looking mango. It looks ripe enough to eat on the spot. Well, let's take it. I have no idea. What will it do? This tropical fruit, jungle fruit, is native to the wilds of whatever this place is. It is known to be extremely ripe and sweet even long after falling from the tree. So, will it affect us in any way? Oh, we'll just go with this. God damn it, our lust is too high. We're gonna have to go and relax back on the ship. Attack? I can't tease this one if I'm correct. So the best I can do is just attack it. Kill it. We're just gonna hide her picture so that way I don't have to sense. It's auto censoring it for me, okay? Pretty much. All of them looked bad, okay? Let's leave. I couldn't fight her. Not without losing. I would easily lose due to that. Siri, no. Oh, let's talk to Era. Let's help her out. So why don't we head to your place? Eric, compliment look turns to a lustful grin on at your words. Do you think you could handle me up Mhen'ga IV? She asks, tail swaying from side to side. You return her smirk and give her a mock shrug. I'm sure I've seen worse. And begin to follow. Blah blah blah. Watching her tail's hypnotic motions as she leads you to her ship. When you enter the docks, you look for the ship that's belonged to your Azure companion, and there it is, painted with Reaper armament colors. It's pretty damn big, incredibly beefy for a transport ship, and you spot a couple mean-looking turrets on the behemoth, probably installed by Reapers themselves. All I could think about is Reaper from Overwatch. Die, die, die. Following Era forward, you take in the side of the ship until the airlock opens, and your Azure friend extends an arm, inviting you in. Welcome to my humble abode, she proclaims as you both enter the ship. Humble, yeah, right. The interior of the ship seems a bit small compared to the outside, although most of the interior space is probably storage. All the furniture is very rounded and sleek, giving the interior a very modern feel. It is broken by a booming, almost robotic voice coming from what seems to be the very walls of the ship. Welcome back, Captain. I see you brought a guest. Eric groans. Damn it. D, I told you to stop doing that when I bring someone home. The robotic voice responds. Apologies, Captain. It's protocol. Who's this, you ask, raising an eyebrow. Turning towards you, Era begins to explain. This is D, the AI Reaper installed in my ship to help with logistics and piloting, even though that's my job. The Azure lets out a sigh. D answers, I am D74. Kaya Corp piloting and logistics AI. You may call me D. Confused by the Senate addition of an AI to this little adventure, all you can manage to say is, thanks, D. Thanks for the D! Oh god, I can't believe I just said that. New friends all around, Era announces, holding out her arms and turning towards a nearby door before stopping and looking over her shoulder. Coming Mhen'ga IV? You roll your eyes and follow her to the next room. The door hisses open, revealing a big round bed with a Reaper armaments jumpsuit lying strewed across it. Must be Era's. You step forward towards the edge of the bed while your Azure friend dims the lights. I'm gonna quickly read this and decide how much of this I have to censor. So sorry I won't be reading this out loud. If anything, you're probably just gonna see it where it pauses a moment, then censored, and then we're gonna move on. Okay. So parts of this are okay, other parts not so much. Definitely gonna have to edit certain parts of this, I think. I don't know. Definitely when I reread all this, I can right now I'm in the mindset of me playing this and not sure what to go. So I'm like, there's like stuff I'm going like instantly right now. I'm just going like, I need to edit so much. When I get to the editing, I'm going to be like, that's actually not that bad. That's normally how it goes. Well, just better. Wow, that was a sudden expression change, and let's hide that. Ooh, that was some sudden expression change. So I kind of had to block it. Blah, blah, blah. This I'm going to have to do a lot of editing on. Okay, after you've given Eris some time to recover, you reach down and pull her collar up, allowing her to sit up. Once the two of you have collected yourselves, you walk your way out into the common areas of Era's ship. Dee's voice permeates the gentle humming of the spacecraft's engine as you near the airlock. Leaving Mhen'ga IV? I suppose that means it's time to clean the sheets again, Captain. Era sighs in response and opens the airlock. D, I swear I'm going to tear your core out of this ship and turn you into a calculator one of these days. I'd like to see you try. The AI taunts as your Azure companion guides you out of her ship, rolling her emerald eyes. Later, Mhen'ga IV, see you around. You wave Era and her co-pilot goodbye before turning and walking your way into the docks. Mindset on what's next in your journey. So we're gonna end with checking out our last email from Benjamin Tibris T from the New Texas government. This message opens with a 3D masthead depicting rolling green hills that stretch out into the beautiful blue horizon. Several incredibly chesty women are cavorting across the field, each dressed in a cow-patterned leotard that hugs her almost inhumanely. Ample curves just right. I have no idea if I'm pretty sure I wasn't doing the same voice. God damn it. This is what I get for trying to do the same voice, is I just fuck it up entirely. Howdy, Miss Mhen'ga IV Steel. My name is Benjamin T, but you and yours can call me Big T. More like Big D. I'm the governor of New Texas, and I'd like to invite you and your crew to our beautiful planet. Enjoy fresh from the tap milk and ice cream. Relax in rolling fields unspoiled by civilization and meet the most beautiful women the galaxy has to offer. Attached to this message are coordinates and exclusive landing access codes for my personal ranch. Speaking for all of New Texas, we hope to see you soon, partner. Giddy on up to New Texas. Governor Benjamin Tibris T. Well, if nothing else, a lot of this part has been exploring the first planet and exploring our emails and me doing a stupid voice for that first part. But I'm pretty sure I'm at the time limit of about 30 minutes or so. Probably a bit over because of some of that stuff, but let's just ignore that and let's continue on. So I hope to be seeing you guys further down the next rabbit hole. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you should definitely hit a like and leave a comment down below. And if you wouldn't mind checking out my channel, even if you didn't like this, you might like some of my other stuff that I've done. And if you do like it, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. Either way though, I hope to be seeing you further down the rabbit hole next time. See ya.